Greetings, I'm your host, Dr. Wolfula, here to answer your incessant questions. Joining me in this little Q&A is my most disappointing creation yet, Goulash.
Hey, Goulash here.
Let's start the Q&A.
Chris Wallace asked, Dear Dr. Wolfula, don't you consider it a tragic irony that you have one blacked out lens, but your name is an anagram of ocular twofold?
It keeps me up some nights. I've considered changing my name just to properly accommodate my trademark sunglasses. Fashion comes first, people. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Dr. Wolfula asked,
Goulash, why is Dr. Wolfula so great?
It probably has something to do with his personality. Also, he's gesturing towards a knife on the table right now. Not that it's affecting my opinion. Just thought you'd like to know at home. Spook Dude asked, Wolfula, my question is, what kind of camera do you use? Looking to use one for a film, if you were wondering, which you might not be. It's a giant monster movie.
A lot of what I use is garbage scavenged from families on their road trips to Disney World who wind up meeting an unfortunate fate passing the Wolfula. I don't have the best equipment, but I got a lot of selfie sticks. I built a fort out of them.
The Hank Poole Network asked, what's better, that Scooby Doo wrestling movie or the Scooby Doo and Kiss film?
The Scooby Doo Kiss crossover was long overdue. The Scooby Doo movies was the who's who of 70s celebrity guest stars. It had all the greats. Don Adams, Phyllis Diller, Jonathan Winters, Cass Elliot, Uncle Fester. Truly a perfect document of what was going on during the 1970s, but it was missing one thing: Kiss. More than 40 years later, they rectified this with a long-anticipated movie. Anyway, wrestling is garbage.
HHTB RCTV asked, Dr. Wolfula, if you were to kill Goulash, why would you and how?
The last time I killed Goulash, he forgot to tape the beginning of a MASH marathon, so I was left with mostly just the episodes at the end where BJ had a mustache. Seeing that mustache threw me into a blind rage, so I suplexed Goulash onto a bed of nails.
Carter Piner asked, Dr. Wolfula, what horror movie do you watch if you're trying to torture someone?
Putting on the Bye-Bye Man is torture enough, am I right, fellas?
Ahmed for Life asked, have you ever seen a man eat his own head?
I saw a guy's clone eat the original guy's head. That kinda counts.
Caleb Harris asked, what is your favorite Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic?
Please don't do this to me, kid.
Richard Dittmer asked, Dr. Wolfula, what inspired you to review movies?
Armin White! His reviews are the best.
Carter Piner asked, Goulash, why are you such a fucking idiot? But I'm not. Like Stop Lay Games asked, do you like the Batman Arkham series?
I do, but the last one, Arkham Knight, was really fucking bad. I don't know how, but they managed to make driving the Batmobile a shitty, joyless experience. Combat doesn't feel as tight either, and the story made very little sense. Huge disappointment.
Meerkat280 asked, what is your favorite game? P.S. Loved your stuff, man.
At the moment, I'd have to say Breath of the Wild. It's a Zelda game where you get to do whatever the fuck you want. All I need to say.
Ghostface asked, can you review Scooby Doo too, please?
All in due time. Get it? Due time? Like Scooby Doo?
Ghostface asked, Marvel or DC Comics?
DC, but man, the movies in their extended universe really fucking suck so far. Bit of a bummer as a fan.
Angel Cruz asked, what's the worst acting you've ever seen in a horror movie?
Eric Freeman is Ricky in Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. It's gloriously poor acting.
Ghostface567 asked, Dr. Wolfula, what's your favorite Pokemon character?
Tracy, he killed it with the headband and the shorts.
Olivia Drum asked, to Dr. Wolfula, how much stuff can you stuff in a stuffy until a stuffy stuffed enough stuff?
What the fuck are you on about?
Some Dude 213 asked, Dear Dr. Wolfula and Goulash, what are your favorite types of food?
The only thing I like better than an eggplant burger is a chocolate-covered eggplant burger.
With hot sauce. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Sebastian Grindborg asked, Dr. Wolfula, who's your favorite horror director? What director do you hate most? And stop fucking moving my stuff while I'm not watching. I can't get out of my room anymore because of you.
I hope you never leave your fucking room and just keep watching my content. I think Sam Raimi might be my favorite because he just does what he feels like, how he wants to do it, and it just works. Rob Zombie is probably my least favorite for the same reasons, except it doesn't work.
Can't you see I'm making eggs over here?
Yes.
Since when?
Since now. They're chicken abortions and they're fucking gross.
Rasmus Listic asked, Dr. Wolfula, how many places are you banned from?
I'm not allowed at Quiznos anymore, for obvious reasons.
Chinese Gamer asked, why didn't you finish October?
Absence makes the heart grow fonder, my dear lad.
Patrician Fists asked, Dr. Wolfula, what religion are you? Is it Judaism like the rumors are saying?
Oy vey, knock it off with the Drek rumors, you cowboynik schmendrick.
Super Gaming Family asked, have any kids, Doc?
I have 3 lovely children in the basement. I'm pretty sure they're orphans, so it's okay. I mean, I think I killed their parents at least.
Pixin Shovel asked, Dr. Wolfula, do you jerk off to an unmasked Jason Voorhees?
Oh, you know it.
It's Bajig Time asked, Dear Dr. Wolfula, who do you think is the stupidest character in any horror movie?
Wendy Kaplan in Halloween 5. Tina is like the Jar Jar Binks of the Halloween series. At least until Busta Rhymes and that white horse.
Idea Maker 6161 asked, to Dr. Wolfula, do you think robots will one day take over the world?
You're becoming those robots. Think about it.
Carlos Get a Job asked, Dear Dr. Wolfula, would you ever date Satan or Hitler?
They're both catches, but Hitler was a painter, and that's pretty dreamy.
Ike Rance asked, Goulash, how did you get your name, and do you think you've become just as big an addition to the channel as Dr. D himself? Who's Dr. D? Dr. Wolfula was eating goulash when he named me, and retroactively made it a pun after thinking about it for a week. Jamie Hernandez asked, Hey, Dr. Wolfula, how would you feel about an R-rated version of Scooby Doo written by Rob Zombie?
Wait a second, House of 1000 Corpses wasn't that?
Resident, parentheses new, asked, Dr. Wolfula, wanna get naked sometime?
Who's asking?
Kent Dog asked, Hey, Dr. Wolf Babe, were you being serious in your last video when you said you only had a few more videos left in you?
Everything I say is 100% serious.
Patrician Fists asked, Do you plan to do YouTube for a long time? Your videos are the most hilarious and original.
This is the last video I'm ever going to make. See you in part 2 of this Q&A.